The famous quotes and sayings of the leader and philosopher Thomas Jefferson are a source of inspiration for many people around the world. Jefferson was one of the most important figures who contributed to shaping American and world history, and he left a great legacy of quotes and sayings that carry many meanings and valuable lessons that everyone can benefit from in their daily lives. Freedom and justice for all. This quote means that freedom and justice should be available to all people, regardless of race, religion, gender, or social class. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. This quote implies that if you want to achieve something new, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Boldness is the key to great success. This quote means that boldness is the primary factor in achieving great success, as you must have the courage to take on new challenges and overcome obstacles. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This quote highlights the importance of education in changing the world, as education is a powerful tool that can be used to improve lives and achieve progress. Happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. This quote means that happiness does not come from simply possessing material possessions, but rather from the sense of accomplishment and creative effort that comes from pursuing your passions. Power corrupts. And absolute power corrupts absolutely. This quote implies that unlimited power can lead to corruption and injustice, and therefore there should be limits and checks on power. Temporary sacrifices, or sacrifices on the altar of freedom, are a very small price to pay. Therefore, the freedoms we enjoy must be permanent and continuous. This quote means that while temporary sacrifices may be necessary at times, our fundamental freedoms and rights should always be protected and maintained. Truth fears no investigation. This quote implies that the truth can withstand scrutiny and questioning, and that we should always be willing to confront and verify the truth, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it may be. The government that fears the people is a good government. The people who fear the government is tyranny. This quote highlights the importance of a government that respects and fears its citizens, rather than a government that is feared and oppressive. Freedom does not mean license. It means the responsibility to do what is right. This quote means that freedom comes with responsibility, and that we must use our freedom to do what is right and just, rather than simply doing whatever we want without regard for others. Democracy is not something that can be imposed on others, but rather something that must grow in their hearts. This quote implies that democracy cannot be forcibly imposed on others, but rather it must grow within the hearts of people through education, awareness, and active participation in the decision-making process. Collaboration is the key to success in any society. This quote means that collaboration and teamwork are the main keys to achieving success in any society, where people must work together to achieve common goals and public interests. Culture is the true foundation of freedom and progress. This quote implies that culture and education are the true foundation for achieving freedom and progress. This is because culture helps individuals understand the world and others, appreciate cultural differences, and build tolerant and progressive societies. In short, it can be said that the famous quotes and sayings of Thomas Jefferson express fundamental values and principles that everyone can benefit from in their daily lives. Since these quotes and sayings have become widely renowned and have a significant impact around the world, they will continue to be a source of inspiration for future generations. Therefore, we should all draw valuable lessons and values from these quotes and work on applying them in our daily lives to achieve success and progress in various fields.